Hello dear readers. Welcome to the chapter
स्वयं का भविष्य निर्माण.
This last chapter will give you a simple way of building your own future which will benefit you in many ways. In this chapter, you will also be told about the mathematics which we have discussed many times in this book. This book will bring you the real working style of network industry in its second edition, which will be at your service very soon. So let's start the chapter.
स्वयं का भविष्य निर्माण.
This world can be known only between two ends which are called birth and death. When we go on a trip, then in such a situation, we try to keep useful materials with us for demand, and so much money collection is available that we do not face any kind of trouble. This topic is specially kept at the end. The initial phase of this was shared with you in the second chapter of the book. Because now we have touched the last chapter of this book and you must have got the meaning of the goal with which this book was started. Network industry reality. The theme is basically based on the creation of a group which is to prepare us for the future market. Currently, a huge industry called network marketing system, i.e. network marketing, is in vogue. Its brief details have already been shared with you. But here this industry will be explained in front of you in a realistic way, and along with that how we can benefit from this industry. Its guidelines will also be given. When a person is married, the wedding charts of both the bride and groom are combined. The seventh house of the horoscope is considered to be the place of our ally. Special importance is also given to the sign in which the moon resides, mainly for marriage. Moon is considered to be the biggest factor of communication medium. Moon is a satellite provided by nature which revolves around the Earth. Keeping in mind its infrastructure, scientists of information and technology have installed computerized satellites on the celestial platform of the Earth. No matter how powerful all these artificial satellites are developed, they can show very little effect in front of the effect of the moon. The communication medium basically uses the magnetic waves of the universe and also transmits information through their electrification. The bride and groom are considered to be the closest associates in life, therefore the zodiac sign in which the moon resides, it is necessary for both of them to be cooperative. If this thing is kept in mind, then in such a situation the mental and ideological coordination of both remains the best. Otherwise ideological differences in married life become the cause of conflict from time to time. Similarly, when we are building our network, it is basically necessary to have ideas that can become partners in the business platform as well. In general, no network can remain in an organized state as long as mutual differences are present in it. That's why before building a network, it is necessary to understand the ideology on which we are going to write the chapter of our life. Special attention has to be paid to three things. First, person of equal intellectual level. Second, qualities within us or a set of qualities that nature has given us since birth. We should get detailed information about all these qualities. Third, sector and economic level of our individual livelihood. On the basis of these 3 points we should first prepare a description of ourselves. After preparing the description, we should first find those families of our society whose ideological and mental state matches with us. Initially it is mandatory for us to create a platform for all these families where we can be able to exchange our services with them. We are required to make our area of duty available for this new platform in a time-bound manner. That is, in whatever work area we are providing our services. We have to find that time which basically we spend in vain. We have to use this free time to decorate our new platform. Basically, when we start decorating our stage, we will share the same work with all the families sitting above the stage. Our platform should be built with the golden thread. This golden formula is useful in two ways. First, 4x4 formula, and second, 6x6 formula. You can become the stage operator in both sources. That means your stage can either use the number 17 or use the number 37. Whatever way you plan to determine your own platform, in the same way you will have to take care of the colleagues sitting on your platform. At the initial level, we have to respectfully connect all the intellectuals sitting on our platform in a fluent manner. This fluency will be of the information you acquired before setting the stage. The biggest requirement for doing any work comes out financially. That is, for this platform of ours to run smoothly, we have to find the source of the economic system. We have to associate such an alternative system with this platform, which will not only provide us financial security but also provide training regarding such investment so that our platform can give training to each of its members to create a similar platform. Naturally, for this we will need to use the market. Any civilization can remain progressive only as long as there is a proper flow of good economic class in it. But its detailed information is not available with us. For this we need to understand the financial market. In the type of education we have taken till date in our educational life, we have not understood about the most important fact, which is called the financial market. This is a topic that we will explain to you in detail in this chapter. All you have to do is read this subject carefully and also train yourself for yourself. The financial market and financial industry is such a platform, the understanding of which makes a person quickly develop his life and move towards financial freedom. This industry initially demands from us our personal time in the form of training and also presents a way to use our basic needs as investment. One thing must be forcing you to always think in your mind that all the rich people of the world have such a formula by which they have become rich and are continuously collecting money. In fact, all these people have financial understanding by which they can not only collect money but also create money market. To understand this formula, you have to know the true meaning of the vastness of the retail market in India. The size of the retail market in India is expected to reach 1.7 trillion United States dollars by 2026, up from 883 billion United States dollars in 2020. All the things that every person uses from the time he wakes up in the morning till he goes to sleep at night are delivered to us only through the retail market. All the rich people of the world basically use the retail market and multiply their investments many folds. The world's richest man, Mr. Warren Buffett, who is 99 years old today, has the highest investment in the world market even today. What he says is that every industry that basically produces for the retail market should be encouraged. A common man is used by the retail market only as a consumer. A person does not even know about it that how much he spends his hard-earned money every month. Let me explain with a realistic example. How much would a normal person spend on an average on whatever basic necessities he uses in his life? It would be almost impossible to say on this subject because the economic base of each person is different. If we look at the figures of the government of India, we come to know that a common man spends an average of 500 rupees on his daily food, clothes, etc. This per capita expenditure is incurred when he is living his daily life on minimum basis. If we add children's education, celebration expenses and other facility charges to these, then this expenditure becomes around Rs. 0.1500 per day. That is, if about 45,000 rupees comes to a family in 1 month, then it can live its life. If the person does not have his own house, then he also rents the house, whose average monthly expenditure is around 8,000 rupees. By adding electricity and other facilities, this expenditure becomes around 12 to 15,000 rupees. That is, if a family in which 4 to 5 members live, they should have a monthly amount of about 70,000 rupees available to live their lives. But this money is currently available only to 10% of the people. To run his life in the right sense, every person in the family is bound to do some business. Even after that, about 70% of India's class is such that the monthly income is less than 25,000 rupees. Now you should understand how India's economic system will be at the underground level. This figure is not only of India but of many countries of the world. There are some countries in the world where the environment has reached the point of starvation. India, which is the largest republic of the world, here most of the families are forced to live their lives with less than the minimum income. If we try to find on the internet that how much minimum money a family should get at present by the government and economic advisory committees, then you will be surprised to see this figure as well. The estimated monthly cost for a family of 4 is $1,093.90, 90,243 rupees and 80 paise, without rent. The estimated monthly cost for a single person is $312, 25,737 rupees and 90 paise, without rent. Looking at these figures, it appears that India is providing a prosperous and luxurious life to each of its citizens today. But this is far above reality. That is, today the youth working in different fields in the Indian market are bound to sell their services between 8,000 rupees to 15,000 rupees. In this also their time limit is used more than necessary. There is no fault of the market in this because it is very necessary to have a rich mindset to earn money, for which we have not been able to prepare till date. We have already discussed about the wealth mindset in our previous chapter. Creating a financially wealthy mindset is also an art. Our objective is quite different: to present to you a realistic portrayal of the retail market. If a common man who considers himself basically uneducated also wants to make this retail market a good investment center for himself, for this he needs special training. How this training can be obtained you will find at the end of this chapter. We have shared a small sample of this with you in the previous chapter as well. There are two such areas in our life which we should know how to use in the right sense. The first sector is known as security and the second as investment. In our life, security of life, property etc. is done in many ways. This security is basically bought. For example, in India, for the last many years, there is a system called insurance, which works for security in many ways. A common man also uses institutions like banks for the security of his money or property. But apart from security, another area is counted as investment. In order to understand the investment, we should know what is the price of our rupee in the market. For example, if the rate of our rupee increases by 10 rupees in the market, then we should also get the same profit from our investment. But through any platform, we do not get the benefit of the invested money or property as per the market rate. When we enter the market to do business with small capital, the businessmen who invest big capital simply do not let us survive. Business is such a formula that understanding it is beyond the limits of everyone's thinking. You have to use your investment in such a way that it becomes a necessary scheme rather than an investment. A maximum retail price is fixed for whatever item you demand in the market. There is a huge difference between excise duty and this retail duty. The whole game starts from here only. Most of the retail traders you see today are basically a chain of big traders. We have already discussed about how the market is used. Here in front of you will repeat the same in summary. The producer wants to reach each of his products to the potential customer. For this he uses different marketing channels. Under the active marketing system, i.e. marketing system, the product can be delivered to the customer only through one medium. Under its rules, if you have adopted the path of two or more options, then you may also have to face the penalty under this act. Basically, through administrative methods. Every government has this type of knowledge that which sector is producing and distributing in what way. For a long time, marketing systems used traditional structures. In this traditional structure, the product is delivered to the market in three ways. Products for this are divided into certain types. The fastest moving products are recognized as FMCG, i.e. fast-moving consumer goods. FMCG means such products which the consumer can use at a rapid pace and in the middle of a time period, he is ready to use them again. FMCG deals with those products which are sold in the market quickly and at a reasonably low price. The maximum profit is made in these products. In the second category come those products which we buy when required between 6 months to 2 years. The customer also normally uses these products as per his wish. In the third category all those products come which are directly related to our comforts. In these three categories, the amount of profit is decided according to the requirement and number of customers. The traditional market for FMCG products operates at the fastest pace. To launch these products in the market, a marketing system is formed which is used in two ways. First through the traditional chain and second by connecting directly with the consumer. Both are selected by the producer considering his personal expenses. If the producer is of a large scale, then he tries to use only the marketing system chain. By doing this his management policy gives the best benefits. But if the producer is of a small scale, then he directly delivers the same to the shopkeeper through his own middlemen. In such a situation, the customer can use the products as per his wish. As the market starts growing rapidly, new ones keep coming in the market. Direct and indirect marketing system is a new and advanced way of placing and distributing the goods. This trend is considered for the modern era because in this, big producers market their products by getting mentally attached to the production. The products are divided into two categories. The products in the primary category remain the ones that we are already using. But in the second category, the quality of the products is made according to international standards. This particular change is made because the market opens up. The quality of a product made by a local unit may generally be limited to the local area. Some such products are also manufactured whose quality is determined by international standards. As a result, the duty on these products becomes higher than normal. Such products are marketed through direct selling. The structure of traditional marketing system is basically kept in indirect selling. Direct marketing system works to deliver goods to the consumer through different samples, i.e. models. Internationally, many types of models have been created in the business world. There are three types of models in vogue for a common man. Direct subscription model, direct marketing model and multi-level marketing model. Each of these models is used by the merchant or production committee according to the market. The direct subscription model is typically used by large organizations for their employees. Some organizations, taking special care of the employees, provide them all these items with additional discounts. No one other than the employees can take advantage of such facilities. Direct marketing model is a special medium to deliver your product directly to small traders or customers in the market. Each distributor receives a retail profit on the sale of his product. Under this model, each distributor through his special craft reaches maximum number of products to the market and earns money. This model has been in practice for a long time, especially in India, in which some distributors also set up their own selling platforms, which we know as departmental stores. These types of models are flourishing at a very good level all over India today. You can easily find these types of stores in your area. Technology has also created a platform where products can be ordered through computerized systems and ordered directly at home. It is also called online service. Various types of distributors are earning very good level of money profit through their online platforms. The general public can easily select the goods produced in the form of all these departmental stores and also get benefited. It is a platform where the goods are made available to you in the form of each and every category of the products produced. In order to keep the cost of their products minimum, the platform operations of all these stores create a common platform for themselves. Generally, the manufacturers provide a retail margin of 20 to 30% to these distributor partners. But every producer makes a plan, under which if the goods produced beyond a certain limit are lifted, then 40 to 50% of the retail profit can also be provided here. It is a part of the producer's own personal value system, in which he benefits his friend as much as possible. A common man remains ignorant of all these secrets and takes maximum retail profit of 10 to 15% as a big achievement. By passing on this small retail profit to the customer, the merchant earns a large retail profit. The trader is mainly right in his place because the rule of business is to earn maximum profit. It is very difficult to say when and in what form the market will fall, and in such a situation, running your business is also an art. Multi-level marketing system comes into play as the third model. Normally only those goods are sold through this system which are of high quality under the rules of international standards. The producer is required to obtain several types of standard certificates to use this system. It depends on the product of the producer, for which product, what type of certificates he wants to earn. This system also provides an opportunity to a customer to become a merchant. The products that are delivered to the customers through this system are generally not promoted through any means. Within this project, the client itself is used as a promoter. For this, they are benefited by monetary benefits and various other gifts under the project. The customer is provided with a special type of training so that he can inspire other customers to do the same work while taking the various products of the producer to as many customers as possible. The multi-level distribution system, which we know in business language as MLM, has been introduced in India since the 1990s through a foreign company. This option was very much liked in India, and from 1996 to 2022 many options have been launched in the market. This model of business has provided a huge boom to the market throughout this period. The most beautiful view of this option is that the government of India also became serious about it in 2008, and for the first time in 2015 some guidelines were issued by forming a joint committee for this. Ups and downs keep coming in the market, but in December 2019, the global pandemic called Corona gave a new look to this option. In 2015, this industry was accepted as the best option for the future in a joint forum of the Government of India and the Financial Advisory Committee FICCI. But this industry was beset by some such malpractices, due to which a large number of people associated with it had to suffer financial loss as well. There was a need to give a new name and form to this industrial model. Some intellectuals saw this industry as a network of common people and attracted attention in such a way that it was seen as a new option. A new name of this was named network marketing, i.e. network marketing. But it was very necessary to inform all the working people about its nuances. People working for a long time also put some demands in front of the government. In these demands, 3 demands were given priority. Firstly, every person associated with this industry should be linked to a respectable lifestyle. Secondly, its special place should also be mentioned in all the financial equations. Thirdly, strict provision of punishment should be prescribed for the people and options who commit fraud. The 28th of December 2021 turned out to be a golden day for the network marketing industry. The Government of India, giving recognition to this industry at par with other industries, decided some similar rules. Now the future of every person associated with this industry is secured. Some things have been specially given prominence in this manual. First, if every person joins a project model, then he should get a fair assessment of the fee paid by him. There should be transparency in any model. If for some reason the distributor is not able to do his work properly, then he should also get support if needed. There should be freedom for the distributor to join and work with any model. The amount received and gift will be given in tax-free status only. International standard certificate of each product should be available. The authenticity of each food item should be clearly written on it. Many such rules have been set by the government. Now let us introduce you to how industry can benefit us and relate to the topic of this chapter. Every person who chooses this industry as his business should have full knowledge about what kind of benefits he can get from this industry. The network marketing industry is different from the old process of direct selling and indirect selling in many ways. Any producer will address his distributor by the name of associate instead of calling him a distributor. Basically, the business model that each affiliate will join will be provided with a consumer as well as trading platform. In this platform, he will be able to see his business from anywhere sitting online. He will not need to promote his product to anyone. He will only work according to the rules of network marketing. You have already been discussed about how to do it on the network marketing platform, but now let us tell you the most beautiful side of this industry. Digital marketing in India can be called a suitable platform for this. When the platform of digital marketing is combined with network marketing, then this industry can be taken forward at a very fast pace. As we have discussed with you about the future market in our previous chapter, network marketing can do its best work in the same context. For this, we should use digital mediums to make our services accessible to more and more people and provide training of digital platform in their lives. Just as a student studies courses in his educational period with the aim of earning the best level of employment for the future, in the same way seriousness is necessary for this industry. The biggest feature of this industry is its flexibility and looking at the financial market from a different perspective. The level at which this industry has benefited people in the world is like a small phenomenon in the context of India. As India is emerging as one of the largest markets in the world, there are limitless opportunities available for this industry. In the initial stages, we discussed 2 types of sources of livelihood. We all provide our services in some form or the other which we associate with our traditional work style. Most of the people are not able to get monetary benefits according to their requirement in this working style, for which they always keep searching for alternative sources of monetary benefits. In such a situation, the open market of the world welcomes him in the form of network marketing. We must emphasize on the source of alternative income, but special emphasis should be given on creating a commercial character of the currently ongoing marketing. Network industries are poised to do excellent work in this particular field in the future. Here specially money can be earned without any special training, but this industry specially provide leadership training for us. About which in summary it can be said that, if in future through any industry we can understand our life in true sense, then it is the industry of network marketing. Every person is always worried about his livelihood. He does not really understand that till when his livelihood will be able to support him. The organization to which he gives his life, he does not get progress financially. Because there is a huge difference between the rules of the organization and the rules of the market. Compared to the way the so-called inflation increases in the market, the employees within his organization do not get economic benefits. The speed at which today's financial market is changing. People of every sector and class working in India are not able to benefit completely. Governments also decide the rules keeping in view the market, but a common man does not understand these rules. Indian educational institutions provide education to their students but do not prepare them according to the market. The way economic changes take place in the market, its special session is not organized. For a long time, students do their education only by the guidelines and money expenditure of the parents. Its biggest loss happens after they enter the business sector. No matter what form the business is in, but no one has the correct knowledge of how to increase money. The result is that most of the people of the society are always unable to touch the price of the market. The only solution to all these problems is available in front of you in the form of network marketing. You do not need any special training initially to do this industry. All you have to do is understand the retail market and look at your home furnishings as an investment. When you look at anything as an investment, you potentially want to make a profit from it. Our whole market is based on profit and loss only. Every parent teaches their children only so that they can understand the subject of profit and loss in future. They choose the best educational institutions on their behalf and also spend a lot of money. Even after doing this, when their children consider themselves capable, they search for employment to understand the financial equations. They do not even have an idea that in what form and to whom they have to offer their services. They only fix their value on the basis of some third person's equations. The student does not know his pricing, so he surrenders himself like a mendicant with minimal service charges. By the way, we have discussed this topic earlier also, but here we discuss it with you in a new form. As we told earlier that a normal graduate student has to spend an amount which is around 30 lakh rupees. But if he learns a technical course, then this amount reaches from 50 lakh rupees to 1 crore. There should be minimum 1% monthly return on the amount spent as per the market. But if this amount is being received less than this, then it becomes necessary to find an alternative source. Network marketing is such a platform on which you can take this amount starting from 0.01% to 25%. We understand how this happens. If you want to understand this math, then let us share a small equation for that. There is a medium to build a network in network marketing, under which you have to make a structure of 4 by 4 or 6 by 6. Explain it to you through the table given below. Through the above table, a matrix-like platform of 6 by 6 has been prepared in front of you. Now if you take the investment to your small level, which is a sample of business thinking, you can see its assessment from the following table. Let's understand it. Let's say you use the formula of 6 times 6, it means that you will create a chain of 6 times with itself. This chain will later become equally chain for each of your customers. Now this will result in 6 customer associates with you at the first level and 36 at the second level. Third to 6th level will be number alliance, 216, 1296, 7776. Now if we consider our number from the 6th level number as a monthly investment of 3,000, then the retail profit is fixed at the rate of 0.02%. According to which you 7,777 times 0.2 times 3,000 means an amount of 4,666,200 rupees can be received. You might be surprised to see this table. In fact, if you look at your bank account, the figures appear only in this way. Let us explain the table to you in detail. A person buys ration up to 3,000 rupees every month at his place of residence. The figure of 3,000 rupees is just an average number as it depends on the number of residents in most households. But we have used the amount of 3,000 rupees to explain a simple calculation. You work to earn money in any business that you do as your livelihood. The organization you provide your services to gives you a monthly salary in return. Your organization provides you salary only from the amount received from your services. He knows that for the same salary he will get you to do extra work. An employee in the form of a laborer will remain happy only after getting some extra benefit for life and will remain a part of this system for life mentally. This mentality of his will be established in his next generation as well. Even if such employees are provided with any financial information, they will not be able to trust it quickly. There is no fault of the officers of the organization in this because the mentality of each employee changes according to the kind of environment in which he has spent his life. We have already discussed this topic in detail in Wealthy Mindset. Now all he has to do is write his next chapter according to financial savvy. That is, if there is desire. One can associate his children with this understanding. As we have already discussed with you that network marketing has not yet started in true sense. These figures in front of you show that if you pay a little attention to it, your future can come under your control. The title of the chapter Building One's Own Future has reached its final stage. The responsibility of building our future basically depends on our present and its plans. In this entire book, you have been explained from different angles that how we can bring change in ourselves by renovating different areas of our lives. When we feel peace of mind in our business, we will be able to think about a subject that will be of great importance to us. A learned man from whom I had learned at one time. He had given us a great lesson through very beautiful lines. A great person who puts a price on everything is unable to put a price on himself in the whole life and leaves his life like this. Friends, on our part, we should make all efforts so that we can give a right direction to our future. For this, we have to move ahead by understanding each and every area of security and investment. As I have already told you about a new course, once again let me explain to you in summary. This course will give you a new option to live your life in true sense. Because this life is basically yours and you should have the right to decide right or wrong for it. You should also have confidence and pride in yourself for each and every decision you make. Admission to the course can be obtained in a very simple way and free education will also be provided to the initial students up to a level. While studying the subjects of the course, they will start getting financial knowledge. In just 3 months they will start earning their own livelihood. After which he will also be able to deposit the course fee without any financial pressure. I have shared the best information from my side with you. Now the decision has to be taken by you. If you have any other option, then you must take advantage of it and build a happy future. But if you are having doubts, then you are welcome to a new platform designed to fulfill your dreams and earn money as per your wish in future open market. This book was started on the 1st of February 2023. This book is being finished today, February 13, 2023, 10 days before the scheduled deadline. The biggest help I have received in writing this subject so quickly is from my beloved Sri Balaji Maharaj. May Sri Balaji Maharaj always keep his kind eyes on me in this way. With this special prayer, I also thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. The next book related to this subject, titled Economic Turmoil, this book is basically being written for the upliftment of our personal life. Friends, always keep your loving blessings on me so that I can share information with you on those special points, which has a huge hidden relation with the lives of all of us. So you have touched the end of this book today, and you have entered the class of best people who are in love with their future and are serious about it. If you would like to have a copy of this book, go to the link in the description and fill out the form. Friends must subscribe this channel and also press the bell button. Please do share the sound flow of the book with 5 of your friends. So now see you in the next book chapter.